You know, they say Warp 9.9 could destroy subspace, but I think they're ignoring some key data there. You know, huh? What? Oh, sorry. My bad. Hey, everybody. We are streaming on all frequencies from Kobali City, instance number 2. And welcome to episode 352 of Priority One Armada Live. I am your host, Kat, and I have some very awesome co-hosts tonight with Phil and Gojinx. Welcome, y'all. Phil, how's it going? Oh, are you? Oh man, are we muted? Let's
You're
give
not
it.
muted, but I can't hear myself on the thing.
Oh man, and we did such an awesome cold open. Aw, well, y'all missed it. Sorry, user error. Shocker. Well, as usual, you know, we're the epitome of prepared and highly technical and
Just
extremely
re-roll the intro.
skilled.
Re-roll it.
I
Yeah, start
think we're
over. Start over.
No, I think we're good. We're good. I will say, hey y'all, welcome to episode 352 of Priority One Armada Live. Since I wasn't muted, you heard that a minute ago, but Phil and Gojinx did not get a chance to say hello. So Phil, tell us again how you are doing.
I'm doing well. As Baron Von Zolo so kindly pointed out, it's always good to be back in Phil's Sports Corner. We got a lot of
Excellent.
scores to talk about later. So
Yeah,
and
excited.
everyone on the call tonight is a sports person, so we're taking over.
Excellent. Well, I'm looking forward to that. Gojinx, what have you been up to this week?
Just working and just shooting some guns off with one of our new viewers, Tony Rags, earlier today. But other than that, not much. Just trying to get to the weekend.
Excellent. I see we have quite a few people in chat tonight. I saw Incredible G, Baron Von Zolo, who is quite fetching this evening in this Ghostbusters attire. I see Egon and Ray. That is excellent, Baron Von Zolo. I applaud this costume. Definitely don't cross those streams. What weapon is that? Is that a new thing? Well, anyway, thank you so much for joining us with your excellently dressed crew. Star Chaser, hello. Ursa, thank you so much for joining us today and for earlier, Ursa, at the Ryzian Triathlon, which we'll talk about in a few. And Teacher Guy, I see Hatsune Miku, what's up? And Spud, and John Beard, Tony, what's up? And Kai, and Sigourney Weaver. Oh man, excellent. So many of you guys showing up tonight. Thank you so much for being here. We're really excited. I haven't been around, feel like, in forever. Pope Moisty, what's up? Thank you again for joining us. Oh, Matt Black and Cubed, our big winner from earlier today. Welcome, and hey, how's it going? Yeah, so I guess we should jump right in because we have a fair amount of news. What's happening on the show tonight, Gojinx?
As always, we'll start with the roundtable news discussion here in Kobali City, instance number 2. We'll cover the week's headlines in Star Trek Online with no small amount of opinion thrown in, and share our Armada members' latest achievements. After that, we're heading out to the Kobali front for dilithium and marks. Join us as long as your character is level 50 or higher.
Yeah, and also you may have to unlock some Delta Quadrant stuff if you haven't already. But Phil, did we even get a chance to ask you how your week's gone?
Oh, no, my week has been fine, just fine. Busy, but good.
Excellent.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. Thank you.
Excellent. And yes, all the sports. I see Teacher Guy keeping us on track there. All right, but you don't have to wait until later for the big payoff because we are going to do our first giveaway tonight. And you can be entered for a chance to win a TR-116B sniper rifle. And I don't care how many of these you may have, it's always nice to have another one for all your bridge officers, for all of, everybody, all the characters. So, for your chance to win a TR-116B sniper rifle, please type the word BARF into chat. I'm sure some of you can already guess the theme for the evening. Well done there, Go Jinx. All right.
Yes,
Thank you.
very nice. But we want to hear from you, so join the Priority One chat channel by typing in the chat box in game /channel _join space Priority One, all one word, and then hit the enter key.
And if you're ready to join our ranks, visit PriorityOneArmada.com to sign up. There are active Federation and KDF fleets for you to find your place with us.
We also have a merch store, so come check out some Armada-themed goodies, from t-shirts to towels, cups to caps, even pillows. Can be yours if you follow the link on our website and our Twitch page.
Excellent. Well, again, there's a fair amount of stuff to talk about in the news. Yeah, Phil, let's just get right to it. Unless y'all want to run a patrol first, we could do that, or we could break up the news and run a patrol. Thoughts?
I feel like we should maybe break up the news with it.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds like a better idea.
Yeah, the
All right.
news is going through some tough times, so we got to break up with it.
All right. Well, we'll jump in when we get through a fair amount of the news, and I'm sure y'all will need a break, and we'll do some type of patrol or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a drink of water because this first one's a lot, so we're gonna get through it.
I know. I'm just gonna sit back and relax now.
So there are some additions to Harcourt Fenton Mudd's market. He's adding 3 new items: the Protostar Space Set, the Adaptation Ground Set, and the Temerian Deep Space Cruiser. Will all be available starting as of a few days ago, the 10th. It's going to be on Xbox and PlayStation, and what's more, everything in Mudd's market, except bundles, will be 75% off from June 10th to June 17th at noon on Xbox and PlayStation. And the Temerian Deep Space Cruiser, when the children of Tama were asked to prepare a dedication for the Temerian Deep Space Cruiser, they offered the following statement. I'm going to do my best, Paul Winfield. The beast at Tanagra, Marab with his sails unfurled, Kalilash when it rises, Uzani his army with fists closed, Bakard and Dathon at Eladrel, children of Tama, Temba his arms wide, Darmok and Jalad on the ocean, the path to Kamada in spring. This ship comes with a lot of things. Lieutenant Commander Universal seating, Commander Specialist Bridge Officer seat, and a Lieutenant Science Intelligence Specialist Bridge Officer seat. I'll read through some of the quick stats. It has 5 forward weapons, 6 aft weapons. Jeez, could you imagine? 5 forward weapons, 3 aft weapons, 4 device slots, 4 tactical, 5 engineering, and 2 science consoles, which scale with level, 10 weapon power and 10 shield power. The console, universal console, is called Polarity Coil Generator. It has different command abilities, kind of named after the different speech in their language. Admiralty stats: Engineering 60, Science 21, Tactical 45, and its specials that it ignores plus and minus engineering from events. The console we were talking about, the Polarity Coil Generator. This technology was originally used to generate dampening fields that could block transporters and communications while allowing sensor readings to still get through. The most famous application of this technology was when it was used to enable a unique diplomatic confrontation between the Federation and the Children of Tama. In what episode, chat, of The Next Generation? What was the name of that episode? This would eventually lead to successful and peaceful negotiations between the two parties. Since then, the technology has been respecialized for more general defensive purposes, allowing Temerians to neutralize and weaken the shields of their foes. This tactic is sometimes still used to allow forced negotiations with aggressive ship captains by dropping their shields to allow for transporters to lock on to the unsuspecting officers. The console provides a passive ability which deals a large amount of additional kinetic damage when firing upon a ship affected by shield's offline status. The trait, called Darmok and Jalad, your first weapon hit against an unshielded quadrant on a foe will allow you to beam their commanding officer away from their bridge, resulting in momentary confusion and a long-lasting debuff to their outgoing damage. Your ship will in turn reap the benefits and being prepared for this tactic, gaining an instant reduction to all captain ability cooldowns. This may trigger only once per enemy ship. And then some of the other stuff in this new MUD's store. The Protostar Experimental Technologies space set, based on the Protostar from Star Trek Prodigy, comes with a warp core or singularity drive, an omnidirectional beam, and a shield. The shield multiplicative covariant shield grants you a unique Protostar-based visual and includes a special bonus that causes shield regen to improve on facings where shield strength is low. The Omni Beam Phaser is a standard omnidirectional phasers with visuals based on the Protostar. And then the engine, gives bonuses to power levels while at high throttle, and bonus to turn rate while at low throttle. And then equipping multiple items in the set creates bonuses for your ship. If you get 2 out of 3, you get a shield drain resistance and a bonus to crit chance for science powers. You equip all 3, you get the ability to offensively eject your warp core in combat. And then finally, the adaptation ground set. It comes with the iMod rifle, the Infinity Modulator. Super cool weapon. I think I said this last time, but and I don't know if my information's outdated, so I apologize if it is, but you can download, so the sound that the gun comes with is not the sound that it makes in Star Trek Elite Force. But you can download an MP3 file and stick it in your game files and make the gun sound like normal. And I did that. It's really cool. But Infinity Modulator rifle is part of the adaptation ground set. Straight out of Elite Force. The Infinity Modulator, or iMod rifle, comes to Star Trek Online. It's Polaron based. It's twice as difficult for the Borg to adapt to, and has a secondary fire that does extra tetragon damage to enemies with low hit points. The adaptation personal shield. As you take damage, the shield will gain stacking shield resistance, making it harder for your enemies to defeat you. And then the kit module, universal kit module, the adaptation Vinculum. Recent studies of Borg cubes, including the artifact, has allowed for a recreation of the Vinculum that sits at the heart of all Borg ships. Powerful little device can be deployed on the battlefield, healing and even resurrecting you and your allies. And there's set bonuses. If you have 2 of the set equipped, defeating an enemy with a secondary attack will grant you bonus energy damage for 60 seconds. The effect can stack. And the 3 set piece bonus grants you with a new ability, Modulated Energy Blast. This powerful blast is powered by the proc from the 2-piece set bonus. Every time you defeat an enemy with a secondary attack, you gain a charge that can be spent to activate the Modulated Energy Blast. The more charges you build up, the more powerful the blast. It will damage enemies in a large radius with a chance to knock them back and expose them.
Oh my gosh.
And that's it.
That was a lot.
Go get you some water there.
Yes, sir.
I'm like, take a breath. Oh man. Wow, look at how many. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. How many people are hanging out on Kabali? This is great. In addition to our Ghostbusters. It'd be cool if some of these maps got upgrades.
Especially that one.
I know, it'd be really cool. Like, this Kabali City's kind of awesome. Like, they got all this cool stuff. It's too bad you can't go in the buildings or explore more stuff. That would be nice. Alright. How's everybody doing? Looks like we had some activity, though. Tony Rags followed us, and King Borgman 28. Thank you guys so much for following us. That's amazing, on Twitch. It looks too like Tony Regs is downloading Star Trek Online or some other game.
No,
Welcome
it's
to
Star Trek Online.
Excellent. Well, welcome to the game. There's tons of people who will be happy to help, uh, especially those in Priority One Armada, whether it's Xbox or PC. We got you. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Teacher Guy, for gifting some subs. Amazing. Thank you so much. All right. Item number 2. What else is happening in the news, Kojinks?
Mud calls for unity. Although their last attempt at unification did not fare too well, there will come a day when the Romulans and Vulcans will finally cast aside the differences that parted them like a blade and embrace their shared heritage. In the meantime, the starships in our unification mud bundle represent their two species and how they have developed over the centuries. On PC, Mud is presenting a new choice pack on June 10th. Purchase Mud's Unification Choice Pack for 29,500 Zen and choose any of the 3 options below. But that's not all. This pack will be 50% off from June 10th to June 24th. Just choose from one of the following, or 3 of the following: the Tal Shiar Kanani Adopted Battlecruiser, the Cheval Temporal Science Spearhead, the Praetor Command Warbird Battlecruiser, 50 Master Keys, 2 T6 ship tokens, 6 Elite Combat Captain training tokens, and 9 Experimental Ship Upgrade tokens. 10 Ultimate Tech upgrades are the cross-faction flying unlock. DECA is adding a special version of the pack. The Unification Mega Bundle is a one-stop purchase to obtain all 8 items in the pack at once. The pack contains all the items, no choices needed. It will launch also on June 10th for 50,000 Zen, but it will also be 50% off until June 24th. Here's how the thing works. The Unification Bundle will appear at the same time. It's a once per account purchase. When it's purchased, it will disappear from the store. If you like, you can purchase the old bundle for more of the non-ship items. Purchasing the bundle will drop an item into your inventory that you can unpack to receive all the items. If you wish to buy both the Mega Bundle and the Choice Pack, you must purchase the Mega Bundle first. Any purchase of the Choice Pack will cause the Mega Bundle to disappear. And the bundle is planned to be launched on Xbox and PlayStation on July 15th.
Man, so all kinds of stuff happening in Mud's Market. Are you guys taking advantage? Are you getting this new bundle? What's going on? Gojinks, what about you?
Not really interested. Maybe if like I had the Zen lying around, I'd jump all over the keys. But other than that, the ships just aren't really that great to me.
Yeah, how about you, Phil?
I would say same. You know, I don't know if there's been, I mean, never say never, but there's yet to be like a Muds bundle where I was like, holy crap. I gotta get that.
Really? Even the time ship one? That's my favorite. And like through the wormhole. I can't remember what the name of that bundle is, but all the temporal ships.
Oh, I guess that's pretty cool. No, I mean, it just never really hit me, you know?
Huh. All right. What about you, Gojinks? Any of all the Muds bundles available, any that you just had to have?
There's been certain items on the Mud store, but never any of the bundles. It was just like none of the ship. A lot of times the ships were stuff we already had that gotten through events, or it was just it's like I don't see myself playing that. You know, Space Barbie as a thing. It just didn't appeal to me.
What? Man, I have so many Muds bundles. I'm like, I had to get the temporal ships. I had to get the one with the D4X. I had to get, I mean, basically any of them that are not just, you know, dreadnoughts or carriers, are pretty much all the bundles I have. That's so funny.
To be fair, though, you are the Space Barbie queen.
Well, I don't know about that, but I totally got this latest Muds bundle because I definitely love the Cheval. It is a lot of bigger than the other Vulcan ship, but it's pretty cool. And that Tal Shiar ship, of course, I love all the Romulan ships. So I bet Farnsworth probably got this too, because of the 2 Romulan ships available. So, yeah, I love it when there's a 50% off or 75% off. But I have most of the other things, like the new stuff that they put on sale in the Muds bundle. I mean, that Temerian ship, wasn't that an anniversary ship or a summer ship or something like that?
I think it was a summer ship.
I think it was a summer ship at one point.
Yeah, so I already have that one. But again, it's great if you did not get the opportunity to get those things at the time. They still are available to you for a price, which is sad.
And to go off Baron von Zolo, if they ever did 75% again, I think a lot of us would buy Mud's Market stuff. But they did admit that was a mistake, and they'll probably never do it again.
Well, it's really a dumb idea, and it feels real scammy. I've said that before. I think most people agree that you shouldn't have to do it that way. But curse you, Harry Mudd, for ruining the store. But if it lets you get account unlocks for, the promo ships or lockbox ships that you've always loved, I'm all for it, because I inevitably open up one of those character-only ships on a character that I think I want to play it on at the time, and then later I'm like, I really wish I should open this on this other character. Dang it. Anyway, I digress. Should we take a break? Are you guys good? Do we need to run a patrol and shoot some things?
We're about halfway done. Let's go on a patrol.
Awesome. Okay, well, I am on a KDF character, so if you would like to team up, I don't know who is on Fed. Maybe someone could run a Fed team, but if you would like to run a KDF team, please K up in game chat or X up if you are Fed. And hopefully someone can run. Hey, Matt Black, you were the first Fed person. If you would like to run a Fed patrol, that would be amazing. Oh, also, Ursa has volunteered to run a Fed. Sure, Ursa, that would be great.
So while y'all are making the teams, I'll share a little fun Star Trek Online event that happened. I took some of the keys that I got from being one of our patron supporters, and I Farnsworth. I got a box with the ship.
You did? Oh my God! Wow, nice. Today? Congrats.
It was earlier this week, but no, I was like just opening boxes with keys, and I got to the last one, and it popped with "Congratulations, you've won a T6," and I'm like, "Well darn, I Farnsworth."
Oh, it's such a good feeling when you see that. That's so exciting. What are you gonna get, or did you open it already?
I haven't opened it yet. I don't know. I've been looking, but nothing's like jumping out at me exactly yet.
All right, last call for KDF or Fed to run a quick patrol. Well, let's run Argala or Wanted. That's my favorite. Yeah, you could be John Bon Gorn
John
Bon Jovi.
John Bon Jovi.
All right, we're doing Wanted, so I'm gonna launch. Teammates, please meet up. We will take on some. I even forgot who the enemies are.
Teacher guy has corrected us. It's Gorn Jovi.
Gorn Jovi, thank you. Whoever posted that, was it Baron von Solo? Whoever posted that, or Hyper Hydra in General Trek Chat in our Discord server, that was amazing. Please check that out if you have not seen it. It's the most. I'm like, I seriously want a T-shirt of Gorn Jovi or a jean jacket, I feel like I need some Aquanet in my hair. Cubed
Cat
up.
rocking a battle vest.
This is probably advanced because I have all my difficulties. Oh, there's everybody. Alright, this one shouldn't take that long. This one goes pretty quick.
Looks like our flight got them to
I know,
notice
mine
us.
too.
Let's go over and ask if their boss
You know, it's
might come
also
out of line.
one of my favorites, Kat.
What?
Major League Baseball.
That is true.
Currently, actually, let's
Are we sports
let's,
balling? Let's have a sports break. Sports break.
Yeah,
while
sports break. For our hockey friends, before we get into baseball, currently the Florida Panthers, they're not from the part of Florida where I'm from, so paid away, are up 2-0 against the Edmonton Oilers. In
Is this
the
for the-
Stanley Cup Final?
Yeah, I'm like the Florida team
Yes,
in the Stanley Cup. That's great.
What? Well, I mean, well, you know, the Panthers won it last year, and the Lightning won, Tampa Bay Lightning won in 21 and 22.
You will stand down.
Alright.
Surrender
yeah.
to the
I
Federal
stand
Guard.
corrected.
Florida-
Well done, Florida, with your hockey.
Well, we're good at something. We're good at something. Anyway, going to baseball, the Boston Red Sox are up against the New York Yankees 4-2, top of the eighth, and also the San Diego Padres are beating the Arizona Diamondbacks 5-3. Earlier today, the Miami Marlins beat the Washington Nationals 4-3. Cincinnati Reds over the Tigers 11-1. Chicago Cubs beat the Pirates 2-1.
Whoop whoop.
The Orioles beat the Angels 6-5. The Philadelphia Phillies beat the Blue Jays 3-2. The Texas Rangers beat the White Sox 5-4. The Tampa Bay Rays beat the New York Mets 8-4. Houston Astros beat the Minnesota Twins 3-2. The Athletics, aren't they the California Athletics? So playing with that minor league. Or
They're not
anyway,
Oakland.
they're going to Vegas eventually.
That's
But like they're like playing in like minor league fields somewhere in North California in the meantime.
wow. Okay. Oh, that's right. I did hear about all that.
Yeah, they're playing in a minor league stadium that the Giants use.
Oh, there we go. Okay. The St. Louis Cardinals beat the Milwaukee Brewers 8-5, and the Atlanta Braves beat the Rockies 4-1. If anyone cares about the UFL,
We have the
the I don't know what these cities are, but the Defenders are beating the Panthers 23-13 in the second quarter.
Defenders are DC, and the Panthers are Michigan.
There we go. Thank you, Go Jinx. And then finally, in the WNBA, I know some of these teams. The Valkyries beating the Storm 44-31. The Minnesota Lynx beat the LA Sparks 101-78, and the Indiana Caitlin Clarks beat the New York Liberty 102-88. Kat, back to you.
Excellent. Way to go, Caitlin Clarks. She is amazing. All right. Well, yeah, our patrol is over. Thank you to Cubed and whoever else was at Cornholio. Oh, welcome to the team, teacher guy. Excellent. All right, we are in the news. I guess we could announce our winner of the TR-116B sniper rifle while we're here.
Sure.
All right, give me a second. Okay. The big winner is Rogalith. Thank you so much. Please let us know what platform you play on and message us with your in-game @ handle so that someone can send you the prize tomorrow. And by someone, I mean Winters. Yeah, congrats.
Or Lance, depending.
It could be Lance. Could be Lance. But yeah, welcome to anyone new who has just joined us. And Capwit9 has resubscribed. Thank you so much. All right. We could also start maybe the next giveaway. And that will confirm probably for some of you our theme for the night. Although I don't think any of you really need confirmation. But we are giving out a bonus cool bonus pool collection pack, which is chock full of all kinds of bonus pools. You know, you can get a Fleet Mark bonus pool or R&D or whatever. It's a whole pack of packs that boost random stuff. So it's a very cool thing to win. So for your chance to win, please type the word yogurt into chat. All right. Again, back to the news. Phil, we're on item number 3.
Sure. There is a red alert. Actually, red alert. Red alert. There's a double XP event.
Red alarm. Red alarm.
Red alarm. Read alert. No. DECA is doubling efforts to give captains the necessary experience to deal with threats to the galaxy. From June 13th at 8 a.m. Pacific to June 17th at noon Pacific on PC, players will be able to enjoy twice the experience. During the event, content that provides skill points and expertise will reward a 100% 2x bonus above normal amounts. This bonus will be available for all content that rewards skills and expertise. Skill points and expertise, I apologize.
Awesome. Are you guys making any new characters, taking advantage of the double XP?
I don't have a PC account, so no. I wait and do those on Xboxes.
How about you, Phil? Doing any grinding for anything? Lower level
I
characters?
think I have a character that could use the expertise, actually. But I'll have to double check. But as a brand new character, no, probably not.
Well, it looks like we have, let's see, is it GM Camulos? Has re-downloaded the game and has been away for some time, but welcome back. Please reach out if you need get stuck in anything or need some questions answered. Everyone in the Armada is very helpful and happy to help. Yeah, also welcome back. Let's see. So right now, again, perfect time to run a new character, getting double XP, and you get that through the end of the week. So that is, or at least till this Tuesday. So this weekend is the best time to, work on that. Excellent. All right, moving along. Item number 4. Go Jinx.
Hearts and Minds returns. Sometimes, exploration of new ideas and new technologies leads to dark places. In Star Trek, we've seen many a cautionary tale about omniscient supercomputers, time travel, genetic manipulation, and telepathic oppression. The pursuit of knowledge isn't always safe or pretty. Hearts and Minds is a mini-mission that explores the consequences of some unconventional research gone awry. This mission is a story in one act, so you can easily finish it in a quick play session, and it's easy to complete it with any additional characters that you may have on your account, which is handy because the mission offers a special reward. Since Hearts and Minds is a horror story, it'll be around for Friday the 13th, whenever that may fall on the calendar, and perhaps another sufficiently horrifying day that they may choose. Fortunately for the squeamish, Hearts and Minds is creepy, but not graphically gruesome. After all, what you can imagine is sometimes more horrific than anything you can be shown. Hearts and Minds takes place in the Donatu sector of the Eta Eridani sector block at the Lunar Research Station in the Donatu system, and characters level 11 plus can accept this mission. Hail Franklin Drake for the Federation, Romulans and Jem'Hadar aligned with the Federation, or commend Klingon officers, Romulans, and Jem'Hadar aligned with the KDF to undertake this mission. It is available to play on all platforms from June 13th until June 17th. Note, if you have completed the mission before, you will be able to acquire and complete it again to earn another copy of the reward.
Nice. I thought it was only one day. I need to play that. Maybe we can play that in a minute, if you like, and everybody could get what's his name? Sovak? Or no? Sarah. Dang. Well, anyway,
No,
that one guy.
Yeah, that dude.
Savak?
That Vulcan dude.
Yeah, somebody, Matt Black, I know you know this guy's name. Please let us know in chat what the heck, the duty officer. I probably have him on this character.
Sigh.
I know, right? He's my reference. Listen, librarians, know all the things. um,
Kat, do we need to get you a Dewey Decimal System?
sure. I mean, they're kind of already out there, but it's always better to be more organized, I suppose. Anyway, yeah. Well, if you haven't played Hearts and Minds, or if you haven't, played it on all your characters, is a good time to do it because you can do it now till Tuesday. Cybok.
Cyback.
Dang it. Thank you, Ursa. All right. Moving along. Item number 5. See, man, we do have a fair amount of news to get through today.
There is a 20% ship sale from June 13th at 8 a.m. Pacific to June 18th at noon Pacific on PC. Deck is having a 20% ship sale. Enjoy just not a discount on ships, but on fleet modules, dry dock slots, ship upgrade tokens as well. Have you been eyeing a new ship or bundle in the C-Store? Do you have money you like to spend on this game? Well, now's the time. Grab the ship you've always dreamt of commanding. All ships and dry dock slots in the C-Store are 20% off. This includes bundles which are comprised only of ships. This does not include bundles that have items other than ships. The ship upgrade token bundle, and fleet module are all 20% off as well.
Wow, I did not realize all that stuff was on sale. Let's just take a look at the store. On sale. Look at all that. All these things. This is a good time. When stuff is on sale is always the best time to get it because there will always be another sale. So don't, feel like you missed out on all this stuff. Does anybody buy bridge packs? Just wondering. I've bought like one ever.
Not the packs, but I've bought like the Intrepid, the Voyager one, the Constitution one, the Defiant one.
Okay, so fair amount. I mean, I bought the Galaxy. Yeah, I bought the Galaxy.
Oh, the Galaxy, I bought that one too.
Yeah.
All the ones from the shows I bought.
Okay.
So
the other ones, no.
So they didn't release them on Xbox. We only got the Galaxy, Voyager, and the Defiant was part of a DS9 bundle where you got like a whole bunch of DS9 themed stuff with the bridge. But yes, I own all of them as well.
Very nice. Okay, see, I think those types of small things are nice to have.
I don't often get annoyed with this game, but I will say that there was, for a while there, I think they fixed it, or mostly fixed it. Like, I like to beam to the bridge every now and again and like walk around and, immerse myself in the fantasy, and the Constitution one's really good. But like in one of the mess halls, like the people would like clip through the chair.
Oh yeah.
And they'd sit on the ground, and like it really bothered me because I like paid money for it.
Did they fix it?
I think it's better now.
Yeah, it still happens every once in a while. At least I know on Xbox, but I know I jumped into the Galaxy Bridge and like everyone except the security officer were sitting halfway in the floor.
Oh no. Yeah, I feel like there were a bunch of visual bugs with the bridges, but I thought they had fixed those, but I could be wrong.
That's also one of the reasons.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say that's one of the reasons they stopped offering bridge packs, because everyone was complaining about how broken they were.
Well, it would have been really cool to, have a bridge pack and be able to like set up your, your ready room or your quarters how you'd like. I mean, I'm all a fan of giving us interior design. I wish they could do that in this game. That would be very cool. But anyway, again, I digress. All right, let's move on to item number 6. Looks like we are at Xbox Armada news.
Make sure to join us every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern for Wednesday Night Warriors We log into our Klingons, meet at Ganalda Station Shipyard, and team up to run advanced TFOs, and then hand out some freebies when we're done. Join us for honor, glory, marks, and dilithium. Trek out Thursday nights on Xbox when we run our TFO Thursdays concurrently with the PC Armada. As many of you may have heard, the fleet formerly known as Priority One Armada has been renamed Starbase 80 by Fleet Admiral Turcotte, who has chosen to pursue a new direction. In response, the Priority One Armada legacy continues strong. We transitioned our Alpha fleet, formerly known as Priority One Beta. If you would like to move from Starbase 80 to the new Priority One Armada, just request a transfer on our Discord or message Wilson at Gojira 1479 in-game. Our current mission is to level up the new Alpha fleet to 85. We're currently at 77 now. To help us get there, we're asking members to move any active characters from the Beta or Gamma fleets into the Alpha fleet. Together, we'll boldly keep going. The Priority One Alpha fleet also needs dilithium across all holdings to boost that fleet level up. The House of Moog is in need of 55,000 dilithium to put Conduct Renewable Energy Research 4 on cooldown. And the Klingon High Council is currently at level 30 and is in need of 34,000 dilithium to put Provision Fleet Ships 2 on cooldown. Earlier today, the Xbox Armada held its annual Ryzen Triathlon, where our grand prize winner won a Breen Keth SAR Intel Cruiser, 12 lockbox keys, and a T6 coupon. The winners were Voidhawk EDI, Tall Wookie 502, SAO Fan 101, and Big Perma 58. And finally, please mail any item donations to the fleet to @Gojira 1479 going forward, so he can record them and get them into the fleet bank.
Amazing. Well done, to everybody who won from your Ryzen Triathlon. That's an awesome ship. Plus, you got 12 keys since it's our 12th anniversary. That's awesome.
So I was like, 12. What an interesting. Like, why 12? And then I got it. I got it myself. It took me a second, but I got it.
You didn't need me to point it out that it's our 12th anniversary?
No, I'm like, 12, is it? I'm like, huh? And then I may have just opened our files and double-checked the year of the anniversary, but still, I use context clues. I got there. May it please the court.
12 years, I cannot believe. It's been 12 years, man.
And the 12 keys was your idea, Kat, so we just ran with it.
I mean, I like to celebrate, the milestones. Still 12 years is a lot. And here we are, still active and still doing stuff, even if our game is a bit, aged, as it were. That doesn't mean it's not useful or fun.
Oh, it's still fun.
It's fun. All right. All right, anything we need to do before we get into patch notes and PC Armada news? Let's see. Apparently some bridges are still having that visual problem. But one of my favorite bridges that you can have on a ship is the one for the smuggler ship, which is a very cool bridge. And you're right, teacher guy. We used to have invite people over to our bridges to check it out. But yeah, if you do have the smuggler ship, yeah, that bridge is very cool. I mean, Ferengi ship bridges are cool too, because you can play Davo and go to exchange and all of that, which is nice.
Doesn't the smuggler bridge offer like a duty officer event that only you can get there?
I don't know. Is that a thing? Now I need to know.
I think remember one of the bridges offers a duty officer event that you can only get on that bridge.
Oh, well, if anybody knows what that is, I definitely need to know what that is. But I like to run the duty officer missions from your bridge, because you can level up your bartenders and have a cool chef and, get some counseling and all of those things.
Matt Black, we're waiting on a response.
Yeah, seriously. Where's our resident librarian? All right.
It might be. Yeah, it's the cell ship. It's not the smuggler ship. I'm sorry. It's the cell ship.
Oh, very cool. Okay. All right. Well, if you have that ship and yeah, you want to host a party, that's never a bad thing. I know Winters asked me today when we were doing the Rising Triathlon, how come I didn't have a party nullifier? And I just said, why would you not want to have a dance party? That's crazy to me. So, Sulabandovs, I guess you get out of that mission. That makes sense. All right. Well then, PC patch notes. What has happened this week? Not a whole lot, but they were announced on June 10th, where they fixed an issue in the Hunt for Gaul section of the mission Takedown, where Gaul could sometimes become unkillable, preventing players from completing the mission. Devil's Heart TFO, they fixed a bug that canceled the teleport when reopening the minigame in the kidnap rooms, and they resolved an audio issue for all that matter that appeared while scanning the protomatter device. So that happened this week. Okay, Armada news. Tune in Monday. I'm pretty sure James has a part that he's been in rehearsals for, so assuming all is going well, he will pick back up with Accolade Hunter on Monday, so you can check the fleet times in your fleet window under the events tab, and it will tell you what time those things happen in your local time zone. Yeah, so Monday's Accolade Hunter with Admiral James, and then you can also check out Stowe News or Star Trek news in general on our YouTube channel, and yeah, we usually have weekly updates. We can talk about Strange New Worlds in a minute, but I believe James has covered that. Also, like Gojinx just mentioned, Thursdays are TFO Thursdays. So if you have not joined us for TFO Thursday, please do, because we run, random TFOs, and the fact you run it with your fleet mates is excellent, because, like last week when Kenobi and Cubed were on my team, man, it was amazing. I barely had to do anything. So it's nice because you still earn marks even if you have, some very powerful allies in your mission.
So you didn't get an AFK penalty?
Man, I feel like it was close because, you would try shooting at a ship and then it would disintegrate after Kenobi or Cube got a hold of it. So it was pretty close. I suspect I was close to an AFK penalty because of that.
Like cat starts and everything just melts.
I mean, it was because yeah, we got ISA and it took literally like 10 seconds, and so it was still fun though. I mean, it didn't take that long. We got through like 5 or 6 TFOs. Then of course, the last one was, I forget, Vault Ensnared or something terrible. But it's less terrible when you run it with your fleet mates. So the point of all of that is come and hang out with us on Thursdays to run TFOs, because you can get marks and maybe be lucky and have all those guys on your team. We also have very exciting news, because Priority One Deca fleet did complete finally its last tier 5 upgrade for the colony, and now we are at max level for Deca fleet. Thank you so much to everybody that contributed. If you're in other fleets and contributed to Deca fleet, thank you. That was less than a year, maybe. I can't remember when we launched Deca fleet. If Nova was here, she would know. But amazing work. So thank you everyone in Deca who is contributing to that. The Romulan Republic and Romulan Tal Shiar fleets are continuing to work towards their tier 5 star bases in colony worlds, and they have all the projects going on right now. Plus, the new Gorn Hegemony fleet is online and needs all the marks. I feel like every project is just waiting on marks. So, if you have another character in one of the main, KDF fleets and it's just hanging out and you already are as promoted as you want to be, think about giving some marks to the Gorn fleet, because we are just building that, and there's a fair amount of folks that are working very hard on it, but it could always use a boost. So it's a Gorn-tastic time to contribute to the Gorn fleet. Or if you want to make a Gorn and join the Gorn fleet, you can join any of our specialist fleets. All you have to do is be captain rank in any of the primary fleets. Then you apply on the website. But the specialist fleets are not only very cool, because it's kind of like a roleplay light, I guess, that you would call it. I don't know what you would call it, but there are rules you have to follow for those fleets. But you get 25% reduction in promotion levels, and you get instant access to the stores, so you don't have to wait to get all the cool stuff from the fleet stores. So yeah, that's the benefit. Teacher Guy says he ordered a Gorn Hegemony coffee mug. Oh, I cannot wait. You have to post a picture of that. It's talking about
by the way, if you make a Gorn, it's double XP weekend.
That's true. You could level up super fast and, get all kinds of bonuses. But yeah, speaking of merch, I'm going to show this on site. We do have some stuff you can buy exclusively on our website, like our very amazing Priority One Armada comm badge. This is very cool, very durable, solid comm badge, and I was at a convention and I went to the table where they had all the comm badges, and honestly, I feel like this one was cooler than, not saying like official comm badges aren't cool, but this one's super cool. It's sturdy. Yeah, Pfizer 67, it could actually beam you up. You could probably communicate with your team because it's got those dual butterfly snaps on the back, and you can put it on a t-shirt. It does not damage your t-shirt, because I wore it on my t-shirt, on my Moopsie t-shirt, and it did just fine. Or a jacket if you wanted. But that thing is not going anywhere, is secure and solid, and yeah, $24.99 on the website, and that includes shipping and handling, or whatever the heck Winters calls it, packing and post, or something like that for anyone not in the US. Other things you can earn by being certain ranks within the specialist fleets, like the Ferengi fleet, which we didn't talk about, but it is one of the specialist fleets. You do have to be a Ferengi, but you should have a Ferengi character anyway, because you will get a challenge coin when you reach liquidator rank in the Ferengi fleet. And these are very cool, like 3D coins. They're good size, and you can have a display case. I know somebody has posted a very cool display case. Ken says he's building a specific one. So we have the Ferengi coin. We have also released the Klingon High Council. I finally received mine. The first one got stolen in the mail. I don't know on which side of the ocean that happened on, but yeah, that was a bummer. What else? We are working on, probably, hint, hint, we do have the Romulan Republic fleet that we are working on. So, if you want to get a head start, Romulan Republic, if you have a Romulan or a Reman or a Liberated Borg Romulan, that's aligned with Fed, and you're a captain rank on any of your other characters, good time to join those specialist fleets. And get the upcoming, which we haven't released yet, Romulan Republic challenge coin. I know everybody's going to want to have the whole collection. Okay. What else do we got? Oh, we still have some 10-year merch available on the website. You can get a cool beanie. We are out, unfortunately, sold out of the coffee mugs and the notepads, and probably that was my fault, because those notepads are cool, and I went through a couple and needed some extras because I take a lot of notes in my job. Anyway, those are very cool. You can order those on the website. Also, as an extra bonus to anyone who follows us on social media, we give away every month to our Twitter followers or X followers, what have you. We give away 10 Lockbox Master Keys, a T6X token, and a Fleet Ship module. When all you have to do is follow our Twitter account at P1 Armada. It's P1 Armada, all one word. Retweet the promotional tweet or comment on our promotional tweet to enter. And yeah, we give those out every month. So if you aren't following us there, please do so. Plus, every month we're also giving away 5 Lockbox Master Keys to 1 lucky PC and 1 lucky Xbox Armada member. All you have to do to win those is to click participate in Discord when you see the announcement in the giveaway channel. So if you're an Xbox member, it'll be in Xbox giveaways, same for PC. You just push participate and you're automatically entered. So please do that. It's so easy, 1 click, and you're entered to win 5 keys. You could totally, Farnsworth that like Kojinx did this week and win a ship.
Absolutely.
Also, we have not had much interaction with the Deca devs, but we're starting to get some interest. So if you are interested in what the devs have to say and what's coming up for Star Trek Online, just email us at info@P1Armada and put the subject line as dev questions with your burning questions for any potential devs that may come on the show, which we welcome. If there's any out there, please come on the show.
And just a reminder, if you ask when is blank going to be fixed or when is blank going to be available, you will not get a good answer. So don't even try.
Okay, you say that, but teacher guy, you're right. I'm totally going to ask about Pike's hair. Like, I got to have that. We need it.
They're working on it.
We need it, for sure. Anyway, speaking of our anniversary, it's our 12-year anniversary. If you hadn't noticed, we've been talking about it for the past 2 weeks. Plus, we had the Ryzian Triathlon today, which I believed PC Cubed was the winner on PC, and we talked about the Xbox winners earlier. So thank you to everyone who came out and joined us for the race today and for last week with Where's Winters. Pretty awesome turnout, I will say, and we had some great prizes. The grand prize today for the Ryzian Triathlon was a World Razor, which very cool. Yeah, so in addition to all of that, every day, if you're online, you have your chance to win one of the daily giveaways. So be on the lookout for that. Watch for your name. All you have to do is play the game. So yeah, we love to celebrate our anniversary every year. Also, man, we're all talking a lot, but we really appreciate everyone who contributes anything to the Armada, especially those who make financial contributions. We appreciate anyone who has made any recent contributions to the website, and if you are so inclined, we will show our generosity by sending you a thank you package and based on the amount that you donate. Please check the website, PriorityOneArmada.com, if you're interested. But just so you know, this show is not free. Shocker, I know. We pay website hosting fees. We have production software for the show, administration, bots and services, domain name fees. You know, all of this stuff costs money. So everybody that contributes, we appreciate you because it keeps us going and lets us keep bringing you this quality entertainment every week that we know you have a good time hanging out with us. Or at least I have a good
Don't laugh after quality entertainment. Don't laugh.
Well, maybe I meant like professional entertainment and then laughed at that, you know, based on my botched intro, but
Hey, even the greats have problems.
Consistently, I'd say I have consistent tech issues. It probably won't go away anytime soon. Either way, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us on your Saturday nights. I'm sure, some of you might have other things going on. So any time spent is well spent. Is all I'm trying to say is we appreciate you. Right. So that's the news. Other than they did announce that the 5th season of Strange New Worlds would be its final season. I have mixed feelings about that. Mostly
They also said
sad.
it's going to be a shortened season.
I know. Okay. I'm not too happy about that either. I mean, maybe they'll do movies. I need my Captain Pike. That's all.
We need Prime Lorca to meet Captain Pike. It has to happen for Cat's sake.
Oh, I didn't even think about
Yeah,
that.
we got it's season 3 to start.
Kinda in the same time period. That could happen. Alright, anyway, I digress. Okay, so we're at Kabali. I'm gonna go talk to what's his name?
We
General.
can't stop until the
Yeah,
Vador
Lorca
leave
versus
our world.
Pike. That sounds terrible. It'd be like Lorca and
Pike.
Pike.
Pike helping Lorca. There we go.
God, Cat, what would you do?
We can't
I
stop
don't know.
ourselves.
That
We
sounds
can't stop.
terrible.
In fact, we can't stop.
I'd have to
Before
root for
we
everybody.
can't stop until the Vador
Okay,
She just
so
hopes they all have a great time.
I'm like, that just hurt my brain. If you have never done the missions on Kobali, there is Act 1, and those are kind of boring, so I feel like we can just head out. I mean, you can pick up the missions if you need to do them. Of course, feel free. But I'm going to skip, like, the cavalry and all that stuff and just kind of go out by the bridge, and we can kind of just run around on Kabali if that works. Because I don't know, everybody could be at different progressions in your ground missions on Kabali. Hopefully you're on a character that's done it all already, but there could be some new people. Pretty sure there is.
So, Cat, Sigourney wants to know would they kiss in the fight because ratings would skyrocket.
Oh my god, please, y'all are breaking my brain right now. I need to go write some fan fiction. That would be the best show ever. Yeah, I'm all for it. Let's do that. Okay, so here we are on Kabali. I brought my Magellan staff, because I'm wearing my Magellan outfit. Thought it appropriate, but it looks like y'all already killed all the Vodwar here. So, we are
Is that
what?
a Klingon cat?
She's a Trill.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
So, breaking sports news.
Uh-oh.
Breaking sports news.
LSU has just defeated Arkansas in the first of the double elimination round for the men's College World Series.
Wow. Well, my
Are they the last
brother-in-law
two teams?
will be excited about that.
What was that, Phil?
Are they the last 2 teams?
No, this is just getting started. They've only had 2 teams play today. UCLA defeated Murray State 6-4, and LSU defeated Arkansas 4-1.
Isn't Murray State? They're the ones who beat Louisville. No, they beat someone. A major upset.
Yeah, major upset. Coastal Carolina, I think, is the one who beat Louisville. They play
okay.
tomorrow.
I got turned around, but luckily Born Julio is close by, so that's good. We are in the western outskirts. Let me put up on the map. Alright, yeah, we are close to the very western side of the map, just FYI.
The first college baseball game I ever went to was only a couple of years ago, and we were there, and the home team, was pitching first, and The pitcher was just, I guess it was like his first game, and he was just not doing well. Jitters or whatever. And so it's like, he walks the first guy, he walks the second guy, and, he's like 0-2, and he's like 2-0 in the count, and then he throws another ball, and there's this woman out in the stands, and I can't repeat what she said because this is a family show, but she's like, "Oh, are you gonna call any bleeping strikes, mother bleeper?" And it's a small stadium, so it was really loud.
Oh my
and
god!
you could hear the people around her go like, "Whoa, whoa!" So then he gets the guy out. Okay, so he's next batter comes up, walks this third batter, and she's like this, and she just goes off on the umpire, and then security had to come get her. She was white girl wasted, but she was also the pitcher's sister. So she had the family connection in there. So not only
she was trashing her own brother, or she was
trashing the umpire. The umpire.
Oh.
Yeah, the umpire. Yeah. Cursing him out. That's why she had to get escorted out of the game. And but she was super drunk, and I mean, so the pitcher not only had to deal with his awful pitching, he had to deal with his awful sister yelling at the umpire.
Wow, that's probably what was causing the stress.
So, my fun story about something similar was I went to a South Carolina Gamecocks game here down in Columbia, and they were playing Vanderbilt. And this is before Vanderbilt was, actually decent in the SEC, or before Alabama fell off. Either way, we're watching the game, and we had some Vanderbilt fans near us. And Vanderbilt threw an incomplete pass, it was like third and something. So turnover on, they're bringing the punt team out. But when the kid dropped the ball, the guy like 3 rows behind us stood up and screamed, "I bet if that had been a book, you wouldn't have dropped it, you bum."
I'm sure I've been at a game where something crazy happened, but I can't recall anything off the top of my head.
I mean, you are in Dallas, and you do go to Maverick games, so I'm pretty sure you've seen some wild things.
I mean,
You gotta go to Jerry World, man.
yeah, I've been there. I mean, the last time I was there for the Mike Tyson, Jake Paul debacle.
That was there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was at Jerry's World.
Yeah.
Of course it was.
It was ridiculous. Okay.
You went to go see that?
Yeah. I thought it would be a real fight, not a bunch of fake nonsense. Like the first couple of fights were good.
Well, that's fair.
Okay, we're in the trenches above the eastern outskirts. If you are on this map, like a view around. Dogs are barking at something outside. Hopefully y'all can't hear that.
Not at the moment, but give them a couple minutes and they'll let us know. So Phil, I think I'm talking to you.
Are we having
Adam.
are we having a Ferris Bueller moment? Lance?
Bueller.
Anyway, sorry.
No, he was doing the hey bada, which hilariously I did that at a minor league game here recently, and the guy actually swung when we yelled the swing. So he got a strike out of it. It was the most funniest thing ever.
I haven't been to a baseball game this year. Oh, you know what? That's not true. I did go to a minor league. No, I went to a minor league soccer game. Damn it. I can't remember what games I've gone to this year. Definitely basketball, but I'm not happy with the Mavericks right now.
Are you closer to the Rangers or the Astros?
Oh, I'm like 15 minutes from, whatever they're calling the new ballpark. I forget.
But the Rangers, right?
Yes, right.
Yes.
Okay, where are we heading? Looks like we're heading to the eastern outskirts.
What about you, Phil? Who's your major league team?
The Rays. No, I don't really follow hockey, but the Bucks and the Rays.
Nice. I'm a Bucks fan as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, since Mike Allstott and 2001-2000 season.
Yeah. When we moved to Florida, I started following them, and I was there. I mean, I wasn't there, but I was, in Florida the season they won the Super Bowl in 2002. Well, I guess the 2002 season, 2003 Super Bowl. And then all the lean years, and then our Lord and Savior from
Brady.
on high, Thomas Edward Brady, comes to Tampa Bay 3 days before the world shuts down. 11 months later, wins the Super Bowl.
Right.
Boy, what a year!
So I was a Bucks fan during those 2 seasons. I had a Raiders fan that was heckling me all playoffs. He's like, "How about them Raiders? How about them Raiders?" And right when the Bucks won the Super Bowl, and I was like, "How about them Raiders? Did they want to keep throwing the ball to I can't remember his name, Rondé Barber, because he loves catching it."
And, all those
Oh,
guys
y'all.
are local in the area still. Like, my wife and I went to a game last December, and like Allstott was like one of the guests there. Tony Dungy still lives in the area. I saw Rondé Barber at Topgolf once in Tampa. It was like they're just everywhere.
That's great.
Right.
Gruden still lives around here.
Allstott is my favorite football player of all time. If you give him the ball, he lowered his shoulder and he dragged 6 people for 10 yards.
Yeah, they don't make guys like him anymore.
Any other Star Trek news we might want to talk about?
Not so
Other
much
than
news,
Strange New
but,
Worlds? Yeah, I'm like,
But that's why we're not talking about that. We don't like that.
Is it a Star Trek show or a sports show? No,
Oh yeah, that's right.
I mean,
what about
both.
the talking movie?
What talking moves?
The one that I linked you to in Trek Chat that Master Replicas is releasing.
Oh.
they're making a talking Moopsie.
Yeah, it's a 14-inch stuffed Moopsie that when you squeeze its foot, it actually plays the sound clip from the show.
Awesome. Okay,
Okay,
well,
that's
I
pretty
need that to go with my other moves.
Not so much Star Trek news, but I've been playing around a lot with ChatGPT and stuff. I might use it for my dissertation, and I was asking it about Star Trek. I mean, I'm not going to do my dissertation on Star Trek, but the technology. But I was asking, like, so how much do you know about Star Trek? And it's like, well, what do you want to know? I'm like, well, can you give me all the shows? And I was quizzing it, and I'm like, could you do this thing where you make, like, a choose your own adventure game? Like, maybe you make, I give you a ship and a name, and you make these adventures. So for the last couple weeks, I've been, like, role-playing with the ChatGPT as, like, the captain of my ship, and I have different officers that do different things, and it creates stories. And it just kind of starts with the plot of the story, and you go out there and you follow along, and it builds upon itself, and it's a lot of fun. It's a ton of fun.
Wow.
And it's all
that's
just
pretty
intricate.
Cool.
Yeah, it's all intricate within the system. Like, so, the first adventure I did, it's like we got a distress call from the ship, and it was attacked. Oh, and so it takes place like 3 years after the Dominion War, so like 3 years after Deep Space Nine ends. And the ship was attacked, and through discovery, we learned that there's this shadowy organization left over from the Dominion War that's trying to disrupt all the Federation communication networks to put us all in disarray. And you have to solve that problem. Another one I did was like, there's this artifact on this planet that controls this power system, and it's too dangerous to get out, but the artifact is sentient. So I take the artifact back to my ship, and now he's a part of my crew.
Wow.
And you just talk, you just,
Is it
yeah, you
Saint
just talk to
Peanut
it.
Hamper?
No, you just like talk to it, and like it makes stuff up. And if I had any complaint about it, it's that you kind of win too easily.
Yeah.
Like I haven't really had a lot of conflict. Like in the first mission I told you about, I was trying to convince the leader of this shadowy organization to cut it out, but he wouldn't budge. So we had a fight. But I tried. But for the most part, like I haven't lost yet, and I haven't really had real adversity. So in a Geordie LaForge Sherlock Holmes moment, I was like, "Can you make this a little harder?"
Oh,
So I'll let you know.
You didn't say, so Commander Natick could, be defeated.
I haven't seen the nanny. I haven't seen the butler from the nanny yet, so I think I'm safe. But I don't know.
Well, that's really cool. I mean, worry about
It's
what
really
people-
awesome.
what people are doing with ChatGPT, but that seems like a wholesome activity.
And like when it gets to a part, like to go find this artifact, you have to go to this temple. I'm like, can you generate an image of what this might look like? And then like I had to take a shuttle down to a planet. I'm like, can you generate an image of that? And it makes some really cool pictures.
Oh, that's amazing. You should post some in the Discord.
Yeah, I will actually.
Dude.
Like the first mission you said kind of sounds like it took two stories from Star Trek and kind of blended it into one. So like your shadow organization, like Section 31, but evil, and then your communication thing. I feel like they've done that in like a plot line in one of the newer tracks. Someone was disrupting communications across Starfleet and causing issues.
Yeah. That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah, but it's really awesome, and it also like forgets. It's weirdly forgets sometimes, like names and characters and stuff. But
Yeah.
overall, really a lot of fun.
I've read some,
Yes.
AI generated. You definitely need to edit that stuff because it can, repeat things or descriptions, or if you're introducing a character, it says the same thing, steely-eyed gaze or whatever, multiple times.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
like, I feel like I've heard that before.
Well, go ahead, Phil.
No, I was just saying, yeah, but it's really great. Just on a whim, it was really awesome.
Well, I can say that I've used the AI features for Google and Microsoft were somewhat good. When we were coming up with the Gorn Stars idea for this year's 12th anniversary screenshot competition, which, by the way, enter on the Discord, 10-year bundle as a prize. Really, you guys need to get on that if you haven't already. I know Xbox only has one entry. We need to fix that, guys. We need Gorns. For
Oh man,
Xbox.
well your
But,
odds of winning now on Xbox are pretty high, so just enter. You have until next week?
Yep, Friday. This coming Friday.
Yeah, same for PC. So yeah, give us your best Gorn shots.
Money shots. You said money shots.
I did. I was trying to be family friendly.
No, it's the money shot. But so James come up with the idea. He wanted to take the two guys from Pawn Stars, but he wanted to make them Gorn. So I literally went to Microsoft Copilot. I posted the picture of the two guys in the prompt, and I just said, turn those into Gorn, and it literally spit out the image that we're using.
It's pretty awesome. Man, I know AI. It's so easy and yet so scary all at the same time. What's the trend where now everyone says it's asking if you're Sarah Connor? Anyway.
Yeah, it's the people were posting Terminator quotes, and it would ask if they were Sarah Connor.
Oh, Cubed, you got in trouble for posting the link to the picture we literally were just talking about. You've been warned. Oh, hey, I guess we could give away our bonus pool collection pack.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let me see if... Oh, I need to get a winner. Okay, last call to put your name in for the chance to win a bonus pool collection pack. Please type the word yogurt into the chat now. Hold on while I do this thing. I saw what you said, Lance. I'm not repeating that. Okay, hold on. Okay. All right. Oh, look at that. We got some marks.
Marks and
Multitasking is... I know. Multitasking is fun. Okay. I'm doing the thing. Yeah, if anyone else has any, Star Trek news or Star Trek related, or we could talk about the big announcement about Spaceballs 2, the search for more money.
I actually saw someone recommend they call it Spaceballs 3, the search for Spaceballs 2.
That's
pretty good.
Hilarious. That is pretty good. Yeah, I did see that Bill Pullman's son, I guess he's an actor too, is going to be in the film.
Bill Pullman is also coming back, and we're getting Rick Moranis back for the first time in 30 years.
That's amazing. That's just, Teacher Guy says Mel Brooks deserves every cent he can get, and I agree. Okay.
I also agree.
The winner of the bonus pool collection pack is Hyper Hydra. Congratulations. I think we know what platform you play on, but please message us your in-game mat handle, though I think we know that too. Just for posterity, and so Winters can have a paper trail, and we'll send you that tomorrow. All right. Where are we? We are in the, we're still in the western outskirts by the trenches. Oh, wait, am I being shot yet? What's going on? I look away for 1 minute and you get attacked. All right. We could run, if you guys want to run some more of these ground missions, we can do that, or we could run a space patrol. We're taking votes in the chat. What you want to do?
Hit bug hunt.
Look, cute bug hunt.
You. No, not that one. That is not a Delta Quadrant option. We are on
Weaver's
ground.
second pick.
No, make it like a Delta Quadrant control. We're on the ground right now, Urs. That's what we're doing on Kabali. You know, maybe you guys should talk amongst yourselves for a minute while I get a refill on my wine. If y'all are gonna demand we do bug hunt.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I know, right? So, Phil.
Yeah,
just
talk
to
amongst
update
yourselves. I'll be right back.
The Cubs are 5.5 games up in the North Central.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Good for
So,
them.
yeah, it's a fun time to be a Cubs fan, but the All-Star break hasn't happened yet, so, you know, we don't have that yet.
I remember watching them win the World Series, you know. And
That was a great year.
Joe Madden's Cubs.
That's right. Just don't suck.
They're having a great year. The Mets are having a good year.
Yep. The Dodgers, of course, but you know when you dodge the luxury tax every year, you kind of do well.
Pretty sure the Yankees are leading these. Double check that.
I've got it pulled up here. Hold on. Oh, I did. Let me see.
Yes, the Yankees are in first. Oh yeah, the Tigers are having a good year.
Oh yeah, the Tigers have got a really good offense this year.
Yeah, the Dodgers are 41-29. Not crazy. I mean, it's still great, but you know, not.
When their bullpen comes back, or when their pitching staff comes off injury reserve, they're gonna be nastier.
Yeah, so the Rays, you know, they're playing at Steinbrenner Field this year, which is the spring training park and the AA park for the Yankees. Because Hurricane Milton, you know, tore off the roof of Tropicana Field, and I live about a couple hundred miles north of that, and it was pretty crazy. It was pretty crazy. And I actually have a picture of the roofless Trop there, and it's just awful. I mean, don't get me wrong. Your baseball stadium pales in comparison to homes and lives that were lost, but a lot of people are affected when the Trop's not open. A lot of people have jobs there. A lot of people do other stuff there, and a lot of graduations in the area happen there. Just wild. And like, oh, welcome back.
Are you talking about damage from Hurricane Milton?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Tropicana Field.
Oh yeah,
Tropicana
that's
Field.
crazy.
Yeah. I was very lucky my house we were not affected. We lost power for a day, but we weren't around a lot of damage. But yeah, the Trop, and the irony is, and this happens every time, is that just earlier last year, they reduced the amount of insurance they had on the Trop.
Of course
Because
they did.
it's supposed to stand up to hurricane force winds and blah blah blah. And it's like, nope. And it's like the roof is like I've been to that stadium many times, and I didn't realize the roof was literal cloth. Like it was just like really strong cloth, but there's no solidity up there. It's only the frame and the catwalks that are metal. So when I saw it in person, with the roof blown off, it was awful.
Yeah, I think that's a weight or load issue.
Oh yeah. I mean, I didn't realize that now, but before I was just like, wow.
Yeah, for sure. Teacher guy suggests we do a random TFO because that's a universal endeavor, and I agree. So, cubed, potentially we could get bug hunt, but I'm not queuing for it. So, if you want to do a random TFO, you can K up in-game chat or X up for Fed, and Ursa will run a Fed team. Thank you, Ursa. I will invite.
Spud says if you do get it, If you do get it, he'll give out 5 free subs.
Oh, okay. Well, it's gonna be random. So, anyone else? Hopefully, all you fed have joined the Ursa on her team, and we are going to queue. Advance. All right, and here we are, random advanced TFO.
So, teacher guy also saying about Beatrice Chevitt winning the 1500 meter for the women, and probably I believe that's NCAA.
Oh, very nice.
For she has the possibility of winning that. Earlier this week, they did the shot put competition, where the professional wrestler and former UFC fighter Brock Lesnar's daughter Myra set the NCAA record in the shot put competition.
Well, that's amazing.
Brock Lesnar.
Yes, his daughter, who sadly looks just like him with a blonde wig on.
Oh no.
Yeah, he's not a good-looking man.
No, but it's like the poor girl. It looks like her mother's DNA didn't even try, except for the blonde hair.
Isn't Sable her mother? Like, or is
No, it's a prior marriage. Sable was her stepmother.
All right, we did not get Bug Hunt. We got Herald Sphere. Sorry to everyone who was betting on that.
Spud says thank you for not getting Bug Hunt.
Right? This is not my favorite. Oh, because y'all, I've been playing Baldur's Gate, and there are some giant spiders in that game, and I am not a fan.
Herald forces inbound.
Okay, here we are.
So, I did find another game on Xbox I'm trying to pick up. Final Fantasies 1 through 6 collection. For,
the Pixel remaster.
Yeah, the Pixel remake. I saw that. I'm like, oh my god, I have to get it.
Yeah, I only played Final Fantasy 14, but I'm sure all the other games are
Speaking of that, Wizards of the Coast, or Hasbro, who makes Magic the Gathering, they actually included Final Fantasy 14 in the Final Fantasy Magic set that came out this week.
Oh, cool.
I bought some of those cards too, and I've been playing on the arena game on PC.
Did you get any good pulls on that, Phil?
You know, I don't even know what the good pulls are. Like, I just bought it because I'm such a Final Fantasy fan. Like, I'm not even that good at Magic. Like, I got a Sephiroth card. Yeah, it's like, it's a Sephiroth card, the art one with the 7 in the background. I think that card's like $80.
The Sephiroth Fabled Soldier, or well, which one?
That's a good card. I'm gonna get my binder. Wait, no, I took a picture of it.
But I can't remember her name. But I can see her name.
Ishtola is the cat lady?
Yes,
Yeah,
it's Tola. Thank you.
Yeah,
I
Sephiroth.
was like, ooh, if they had a Merrick,
Y'shtola Knight's Blessing is the one that he pulled, and he got the Surge foil, which is a very nice card.
Yeah, apparently, and I don't know what age ranges of y'all are listening tonight, but apparently all the kids are playing this poker card building thing called, now I can't remember the name of it.
Oh, Balatro?
Balatro, yes, thank you. It's all the rage. Are you playing that, Phil?
No, but I know what it is. Like, I've heard of it.
I've played it. I'm not good at it, but I have played it. And Phil, I do believe you have the one I'm looking for, which is Sephiroth Fabled Soldier.
At 11 o'clock.
Oh, look at that. You guys could wheel and deal. You got valuable cards. You might have to take that offline. Have a card talk discussion after the show.
Yeah, I'll send you, I don't know if you remember, I'll send you a picture on Discord when this is too.
All right. Is it a red background on the card?
Yeah, with the 7 in the background.
Yep, that's the one I'm looking for.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
Gateway
You
opening
get a
at
chocobo
9
card?
o'clock.
They've
No,
got
I did not.
multiple.
What? How do you not have a
Gateway
chocobo?
opening at 5 o'clock.
Well, they're rare. They're harder to come by. There's actually one that's going for like $20,000 or
What?
$2,000 or something like that.
Gateway opening at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, the hobby gets out of control, man.
Who's got a fat chocobo?
Spud has the fact that the boat.
I got a fat chocobo.
Gateway opening at 9 o'clock.
Brilliant. So we are just 1 month away from the season 4 premiere of Strange New Worlds. I'm very excited.
Season 3.
Season 4.
Gateway opening at 1 o'clock.
Okay.
That
well,
season 4's not out yet.
they're filming season 4. I guess they're filming 4 and 5 together.
Yes.
Well, season 3, I'm very excited. We're 1 month away.
Gateway opening at 11 o'clock.
And that'll be when I'm hosting the show again. So yay, Strange New Worlds night.
Whoa.
Aw, yeah.
Ship is under attack.
Maybe we can make that Lorca and Pike situation happen.
Hey, just tell
Gateway opening at 1 o'clock.
Microsoft Copilot if you want a picture of Captain Pike kissing Captain Lorca. Let's see what it can do. Yes, Matt Black. Good night, everybody.
Matt's like, bye. See you, Matt.
Stop the Herald attack on Allied space. Get through
Oh,
that
I
gateway.
totally died. What just happened?
So the card that I was referring to is actually called Traveling Chocobo, but it's a gold foil, and it's serialized.
Ooh.
So
So
the
you
last
know
asking
it's
price
special.
exactly. The last asking price was $2,000.
Oh my god, that is so crazy.
Now y'all think that's crazy? There was a magic card that sold for $2.5 million.
Wow. Oh, wasn't that when
That was
Post
the one
Malone
ring?
bought it?
Yep, the one ring in the Mordor speak.
Yeah.
The one of one card.
That is crazy. Well, thank you so much, Gojira, for gifting a subscription. Amazing. You gifted a whole bunch. So, thank you so much, Lance. That's awesome.
Thank you, Lance.
And yes, but I'm sorry, you're right. It was 200,000, not 20,000.
Amazing. 200, I mean, that's like, you know, if you're investing your money into those decks, be worth it. You tell me, Lance, how many subscriptions did you give? That's awesome.
And I think you did 4, 5.
Dude, that doesn't mean we have to go, because we got grilled here. That's the inclination never. Because there's other things to do. That's not Redmond. So I guess I have not hosted the show since they released the new TFO. What are your guys' thoughts on the new or the new mission, which I haven't played yet, but I have played the new TFO, which I quite enjoy.
Take out their command vessels.
I thought the TFO was pretty interesting. The mission, not to be a downer, but I just have not been enjoying this new story at all.
Oh, really?
And yeah,
What do
I
you-
don't know what it is. Just
Anyone else
Like-
out there have any opinions about the latest story that they've been
Like,
doing?
For me, it was like it was the shocking moment was something we knew in the first episode. Of like, yeah, the Altherians are going to end up being bad. We know they're going to end up being the bad guys, but them being Borg was a nice twist. Didn't expect them to be Borg as well. Still waiting on the new mission in TFO to come to Xbox, but we'll definitely be playing it and enjoying it like James does on that later.
Incredible G's says they like it, so
that's good. Yeah, no, and I'm glad people do it. I just hasn't been for me so far.
I mean, I feel like the Iconian War was the pinnacle, maybe. I could be wrong. I mean, I'm sure I enjoy all the other story arcs. It just seems like that one was pretty epic. And we got, Kalis and, Martok, and yeah, you get the band back together, and you get freaking Quark, and yeah, it was so good. All of that, so great.
Plus, the whole build-up was like the entire game. So it was like, you built up to that awesome moment, and it was just like everything else was just like, oh, it's not as good as Iconian.
Yeah. Oh, Matt Black's right. Victory
This
Black
is a
is
spear
so
on
good.
license. Check it out.
Yeah, plus you got the whole band back together.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you get to see Odo and Kira, and then, so sad now that Nog and Odo are gone.
Yeah.
They're actors that play them, but at least we can revisit
Yeah,
their
I think it was
characters.
I think it was one of Renee's last gigs
Sensor
before he
readings
passed
show that the
away.
ship is controlling
Yeah,
the
I think
gateway.
so too.
Destroy it. The ship is drawing power from the gateways. You'll need to shut the gates down. We won't be able to destroy it.
Beam into the gateway. Dreadnought was gone. What just happened?
Did you melt it again?
The network is
Yeah, I'm
disabled.
gonna blame Q
This
for
will
that
not
one.
cripple the
And we got
Iconians,
Iconian
but
marks.
it
Didn't you
will
say
make
you
it
needed
easier.
those? So there's no need to do bug hunt because we already got those. And it's time we start our final giveaway of the night. Speaking of wrapping things up, all right. Our final giveaway for the evening. You guessed it. Your chance to win 5 Lockbox Master Keys. May all the luck be with you. Please type the word Dark Helmet into chat. And thank you again, Gojings, for the excellent theme tonight. Good luck, everybody. All right, where are we? We are... Let's see. Let's meet back in the city and we can start wrapping things up. Even though... Where am I here? Oh, pretty close to the bridge. Yeah, we probably could have done a more organized run of Kabali and gone all the way up the mountainside, but really it's fun to just run around here. Because it's hard to coordinate all those missions. I don't mind these Kabali storyline missions too. The maze and dealing with Harry Kim, I guess, is not that bad.
I still have traumatic experience from when it was actually story missions, so I do not appreciate it.
You don't like the maze mission?
No, I do not like any of the Kabali Prime stuff.
Really? Oh, I thought it was interesting. All
I
right.
wasn't a fan of them when they were in Voyager, so I guess that just kind of stems from that.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. What other items, topics of Star Trek discussion? I could talk about the merger that may or may not be happening, though I guess they're just going to pay people off to make it happen. So,
Well, you're the entertainment lawyer. Please digest.
oh,
Wait,
it's
what
beyond,
merger?
it's beyond just legal stuff now. It's political, but you know, the Sundance and Paramount merger.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh. Spud, there's so much to unpack in what you just said that Dolly bought Kennywood. First of all, is there a place called Kennywood for reals? Riker Carlson is asking what merger. Okay, so yes, the proposed sale or merger of Sundance with Paramount, which was put on hold after a shareholder suit, but now is apparently back on, except that there's this lawsuit that somebody has filed, not naming any names, but probably the President of the United States, against, you know, CBS, which is linked to Paramount, which, again, not getting too into politics, but did put a stall on the merger because politics and money. So there's a settlement on the table to clear the lawsuit, which has to get accepted before now the merger can go through. Not
Wow.
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, but yeah, a company.
So,
called Sundance.
and yes, there is an amusement park in Pennsylvania called Kennywood.
Well, that's amazing. I mean, if they just have poker tables set up where you can't count your cards at the table, that would be amazing.
It was a trolley park attraction in 1898, and it has expanded into like a kind of like a small theme park. So apparently, she's going to try to make it into Dollywood.
Another Dollywood?
Yeah, like another Dollywood.
I mean, we can't have enough Dollywoods in the world, is all I'm saying. So I'm all for it. But what Kennywood? If it had only been Kenny Rogers themed, that would also be amazing.
Well, actually, the details are the entertainment company that owns Dollywood bought Kennywood from its original owner, or from Palace Entertainment. So it means they're under the same company, but Dolly does not specifically limit.
It please must feature a lazy river called Islands in the Stream. Please. It has to have that, right?
No, I agree. Let it once the sale completes, they should make it Kenny Rogers themed and run with it.
Absolutely. I mean, well, if Dolly, yes. Come on. It's just asking for a lazy river. Yeah, and poker tables. Absolutely. I'm ready to go. We should all meet at Kennywood next year after Dolly takes over.
Yes.
It's our annual Armada meetup.
Absolutely. I'm all for it. Okay, I'm trying to get the thing going.
Riker, we were referring to the fact that Dolly Parton's parent company that owns her amusement park bought Kennywood in Pennsylvania, and now they must make it Kenny Rogers themed.
I mean, it just like, what else are you gonna do with it?
It writes itself.
It seriously does. Okay, alright.
I don't know if you guys watched the Orville, but Dolly Parton was great in it.
She was in the
She makes a
Orville?
cameo. Yeah, she makes
What
a cameo.
season? Like the third season? Because I stopped watching after the second
Uh,
season.
It was either the second or the third. I mean, you would have if you. There's only 3 seasons, so like if you stopped after watching the second and she wasn't there, then it was definitely
Yeah.
the third.
Okay.
It was she was excellent.
She's so great. I mean, 9 to 5 is a little dated, but if y'all haven't watched that recently, I just love her. She's so great. Or, Steel Magnolias. I dare you not to cry in that movie, but it is also great, Dolly Parton. Or any of the other movies she was in, especially the ones with Burt Reynolds.
8th episode of the 3rd season. She appears as a simulation.
Okay, so season 3, the one I haven't watched. Oh my
Really
gosh,
great.
Riker Carlson, thank you so much for gifting subs to the Twitch. That's fantastic. All right. Last call for your entries to win 5 Black Box Master Keys with Dark Helmet is the keyword. Oh my gosh, Scott6130, thank you so much for following. All right, the winner of our last giveaway of the night is, and again, 5 Black Box Master Keys, GM Camulos. Again, wow, thank you so much. Congratulations.
Nice.
Please let us know, message us on whatever platform you're watching on, probably Twitch. And let us know what platform you play on and your in-game @handle so Winters can send you those prizes tomorrow, probably. Probably tomorrow.
Make sure you send that as a whisper because that way we have a paper trail, GM Camillus.
Yes, again, please message us on Twitch. Whisper us, or whatever they call it on Twitch. All right, we are back in Kabali City. We are going to wrap up the show. Not going to do Bug Hunt this week. Sorry, Cubed. You won enough today.
Take your World Razor and go.
Right. This concludes episode 352 of the Priority One Armada live stream. Before we go, here's a look at next week's show. Winters will be in the captain's chair next week, along with Ken and Nova, so that's going to be tons of fun. As with every show, we'll be talking about the latest news from Star Trek Online and Priority One Armada. Plus, we'll be teaming up with you in another adventure zone to earn more marks in dilithium.
We want to hear from you, so join the Priority One chat channel by typing in the chat box /channel_join space Priority One, all one word, and then hit the enter key.
And if you're ready to join us, visit PriorityOneArmada.com to sign up today. There are Federation and KDF fleets for you to find your place with us.
We have a merch store, so come check out our Armada-themed goodies. From t-shirts to towels to cups, caps, and even pillows. They can all be yours if you follow the link on our website or our Twitch page.
If you want to know more, follow us on our various social media channels. Let's see. Amongst them, Twitch, Kick, Facebook, YouTube. There's always an adventure, a good chat, and exciting giveaways to be had.
Episode 352 of the Priority One Armada Live was brought to you by our community patrons through patreon.com. Check out the thank you packages our supporters receive and add your support at patreon.com/PriorityOneArmada.
Speaking of patrons and I totally forgot the list, but I'm getting it right now. That was a script fail on my part. But we do have some excellent patrons on our Patreon page with supporters like Wiley Coyote, Sayar, Teacher Guy, Emergen, and Gojira. Thank you guys so much because, we really appreciate your financial support and would not be here without your support. So, again, I know I say this all the time, but we really do appreciate everyone who joins us on these shows and comes and hangs out with us on our Discord server, is a member of the community, and we really do appreciate you. Man, it's been 12 years. 12 years. It's a really long time, but we hope that, our regular events and giveaways do just a little bit to show you guys how much we appreciate your membership in the Armada. For this show, we have a lot of people that help us out, like Jason Smith, who provides all the artwork, which is always amazing. He's so great. So thank you, Jason Smith. Our community manager, James, with assistance from GoJinx. Thank you both for keeping us up to date on Armada happenings on all the social medias, because that's how people find out about things these days. And again tonight for the show, thank you guys so much, my co-hosts Phil and GoJinx. Thank you again. What a great show! All the sports, all the time, all your burning sports discussions and questions. Just throw them this way. But again, thank you to everyone that came out today for the Ryzian Triathlon. Remember, next week is our screenshot competition, and then we are wrapping up the month's anniversary activities with the Hunt for Tosk. What are we calling that on Xbox? I forget.
Both events are called Captive Pursuit.
Captive Pursuit. Excellent. So yeah, that is happening the last weekend, the last Saturday of the month. So we hope to see a lot of you out for that, because there's tons of stuff we're giving away, and all you have to do is participate and you're probably going to win something. But anyway, until next week, thank you all so much. Live long and prosper. Good night, y'all. Say bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.
Ludicrous speed, go.
Wait, what? Are we going plaid? What?
Just went plaid.
Amazing.